Once you have the red button or key 1 wired to the extension board and the red LED wired to the extension board, you are now ready to code the microbit so the red button can communicate and enable the red LED. So I'm going to create a new project, buttons intro. Remember, the very first thing you want to do is disable the LEDs on the microbit itself because we don't want any of these to light up. We want the LED that we've wired. So let's go to more, LED more, and we are going to LED enable false, meaning I do not want these LEDs to be enabled. The next thing we need to do then is tell the microbit where exactly we have put the red key or key 1. So we need to create a variable called red key or red button, whatever you prefer. And now we need to say where we've set it up. So set red key. And again, we've put this at a pin. So we need to scroll down here, pins. There we go. Digital read, meaning you can find and read that there is a red key wired at pin 1. Why pin 1? Because that's where you have the key wired to. Key 1 to pin 1. So make sure your code, red key to pin 1. Okay, so now we need this red key to actually enable or control the red LED. So you turn it on or off. That's either on or off. That's an if-then situation. If you press the button, then it should turn on. If you don't press the button, then it should stay off. So we need to explain that situation to microbit logically. So let's go into the logics block. Okay, this is where I'm going to really break it down for the microbit. So if the red key is not being pressed, right? So it's not being pressed, 0, then the light should be off. Well, we have to tell the microbit about the LED, the red LED. So this right here tells the microbit what to do about the light. So digital right pin the LED, and if you'll recall, the LED was wired to pin 6. So let's just make sure that's right. Yes, in LED in to pin 6. So I'm telling my microbit that the light at pin 6 should stay off if my red key is off. Now, if you press the red key, so let's go ahead and give it the situation again. So I'm going to duplicate this. And the only difference is instead of off, I'm going to make this a 1, meaning I'm turning it on. I pressed the red key. Well, if I press the red key, then I want the light to turn on. 1. So my red key is not pressed, my light is off. My red key is pressed, my light turns on. And test it.